Good morning, it's September 14th and this is my second cup of coffee, could you tell? Question Tuesday! And markets at go. Did you find anything nice or worthwhile at the tents? If by tents you mean the Black Swamp Arts Festival, then yes, I did, and I showed it to you yesterday, but I'll show it to you again. Boom! Ooh. Do you have a favorite graphic t-shirt or a favorite threadless t-shirt? This is my favorite threadless t-shirt, and my favorite graphic t-shirt is actually in the mail right now. Are you excited for any new fall TV? There's apparently a new show starring Jimmy Smits called Outlaw, which looks kind of interesting, but other than that, no. Damn you, NBC, for canceling Heroes. Do you believe there is inherent worth in something just because it's old? Well, I believe that everything has inherent historical worth, but other than that, it depends on how functional it is and how well it's held up over time. How many years of school do you have left? At least 30. I'm a teacher. If you could move anywhere regardless of the cost, where would you go? Oregon. Who are your role models? Cliché though it might be to say, the Green Brothers. Also my high school band director. And Harold Hill. When's the angriest you've ever been? Well, I was pretty pissed about an hour ago when I woke up and found that YouTube didn't upload the first part of my Books vs. Movies review. The happiest. Probably watching this video. Why so many dystopian novels? Why not? I love the darkness, the creativity, and the way they give us an intimate look at our humanity. What do you think you would study or do if you didn't study what you study right now? English. Favorite childhood birthday/Christmas present? When I was in 5th grade, my parents bought a video camera, a huge video camera that actually takes VHS tapes, and I thought it was mine. If you could be born into history as any past respected/famous figure, who would you choose and why? Benjamin Franklin, because he's endlessly fascinating and he ate a lot of rich food. How and where is your evil twin? My evil twin is as evil as ever, and he's currently incognito trying to find his clones. Many of whom have defected, so he's pretty pissed. Have you ever watched an anime? No. Angry video game nerd or nostalgia critic? Haven't watched much Angry video game nerd, so nostalgia critic by default. Kirk or Picard? Is that even a question? Picard. Nicholson or Ledger? Again, haven't seen the Nicholson Joker, so Ledger by default. Though I'd probably pick Ledger anyway because he was awesome! What have you done to me, coffee? What is the most drastic difference between movie storytelling compared to a book? The fact that movies are inherently visual and books are inherently not, so movies should be able to adhere to the adage of show, don't tell better, which kind of makes one wonder why many of them don't. What is your most commonly read/seen genre? Fantasy by far. Ever thought of capping the favorites list and having 100 or 75 books? Well, the favorites list already has about 75 books, and it's capped in the sense that I have found all the books that are favorites currently, but I could always read new ones that become favorites. Like most recently, the Hunger Games trilogy. Peter or Gale? Had to look this one up, and again, I didn't watch Lost, I watched Heroes, so Siler. Is it just me, or do you look like the gay layer from the Modern Family? I don't know what that means. Commenters, can you help me out? What is your fear? At the moment, not being able to find a job. Which is the superior invention, the pocket or the sandwich? Yes, Jesse, you have asked me this question before, and my answer has not changed. The sandwich. Have you ever hated a book so much that you wanted to burn it? Only from my memory. Favorite character from the Hunger Games trilogy? Cinna. Or Chinna. I don't know. Katniss' stylist. Also rather fond of Haymitch. How many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? I don't know, but I do know that according to last night's Twitter, Kira Joe found a Tootsie Roll Pop that doesn't have a Tootsie Roll center. What would you do for a Klondike bar? I would definitely fork over $1.25. What is your favorite cheese? Gouda or Munster? You're a bit of a president buff, correct? Correct! So who is your favorite president? FDR. Least favorite? W, because I had to live through him. Which of the songs you've written is your favorite? Once Upon a Time. Why? Because it sounds freaking epic. What lightsaber form would you use? I have no idea. Commenters, help me out. This question is for background singer number 3. How are you? I miss you. What have you been up to lately? Background singer number 3 is fine. Unfortunately, he's unavailable for comment right now because he's on a top secret mission. When did you first get interested in vlogging? While watching the Vlogbrothers, 2007. Do you watch TV at all? So what are your favorite shows? Not really anymore, until my favorite shows are shows that are off the air. West Wing, MASH, Boston Legal, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Heroes. If you could teach your viewers anything through YouTube, what would you teach them? An appreciation for good storytelling. Have I succeeded, viewers? What do you think about Philip Glass? I don't have any opinions about Philip Glass one way or the other. Will you ever do a Lord of the Rings Books vs. Movies review, or would that be a project of epic proportions? Yes, I will, and yes, it will. Just keep in mind, folks, that before I can do this review, I have to read all of this. It's quite an undertaking. Be patient. And that's all the questions that I have today. Thanks for submitting questions. I'm gonna wait for the caffeine high to wear off. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Favorite threadless. Favorite threadless. Threadless. Now I have to get my favorite threadless t-shirt. I can't even say it when I'm speaking slowly.